Because that's
its...
Who are we really? Are we just some weird accident stuck out here on the only rocky planet with just the right conditions to support life? Are we really just the result of just the right combination of primordial soup that was heated up by the sun just right to form a string of DNA? Or did we miraculously appear here suddenly on the sixth day after God had finished all the rest of his creatures and wanted to end with his pièce de la résistance? Are we really God's most prized creation that he put us here to go forth and multiply? We've done that one real good. And be the caretakers of our Eden earth. Boy, we've fucked that one up.
Who are we really?
Are we the final result of Darwin's natural selection that gradually changed us from apes when we fell out of trees and had to stand up and see across the savannah? Are we the highest manifestation of eons of survival of the fittest, the top dog of evolution? I hope we're still evolving. Or are we the product of an alien civilization from Nibiru who came to Earth seeking gold to save their atmosphere and combine their genes with that of a fairly developed hominid to create a worker class? Are we the descendants of those slaves who worshiped their creators as gods and helped to build their pyramids and monuments that we still do not understand?
Who are we really?
Are we the fanciful clay dolls fashioned by a sculptor god who breathed his life into us and baked some more than others to create the different races? Or are we just a sociology experiment of an idol god with too much eternal time on his hands who created us just for his amusement? Let's see if they'll ever figure out how to get along and not have wars.
Who are we really?
Are we on a one-time linear path that began at our birth and ends at our death, never to be repeated itself again? Or are we a multitude of individual souls suspended between heaven and earth for the moment until we die and return to nirvana only to be reincarnated again?
Who are we really?
Are we just another link in the chain of bacteria transported by comets and meteors propagating life from one planet to the other? Or are we stardust that floated off a supernova exploding, sending out energy throughout the universe before shrinking back down into a black hole?
Who are we really?
Are we the highest level of conscious being with the ability to think and reflect unlike all other creatures on this earth? Or are we only about a level 2 in the hierarchy of conscious beings with a few life forms below us and an infinite number above?
Who are we really?
Are we already destined to go where the fates send us? Or are we the creators who have created all this out of our mind's imagination? Are we God energy wrapped up in a corporeal body with all the same abilities if we only knew how to tap into them? Or are we just a sperm and egg donor bank for the alien greys who abduct us and harvest us because they can't reproduce themselves anymore?
Who are we really?
Who are we really? Will we ever be able to figure it out? Where are we headed? How will we ever know when we get there?
That's cool.